Hello friends, and welcome to another grocery haul on my channel. I went shopping yesterday and I went shopping today. It's just easier for me to split the trips up these days, so that is what I did. I went to Walmart yesterday and I already obviously filmed that portion of the haul. That will be what you see first. And then today I went over to Kroger and Aldi. So without further ado, let's get on with the haul.
I wonder what's that always going to be. What does he get?
Well, pick something out of his room that he's forgotten about. We'll get him something out. You too. Yes, this is for you, Percy. I got this for Percy. I didn't get anything for Oliver because I didn't think he'd want anything.
You say that every time.
Take the packaging off of there.
You say that every time, and every time you disappoint me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Oliver. Oh. I got that for Percy because I had to throw a toy away this morning because he had gotten the squeaker out of it, and that one doesn't have any stuffing and it doesn't have a squeaker.
Sit. Sit down.
Oh. Oh dear. Oliver. Ollie, we'll get you something. Just a minute. I'm sorry, Oliver. Just a minute. Calm down. Calm down. I guess from now on, I gotta buy 2 of everything, huh? Oliver, what's she got? Percy, don't you even start. Don't you even pretend you're gonna take his toy. See him? There, see? You got something new. You got something new. No, Percy. You go back to get your toy. There you go. Percy. Percy. Oh, goodness. I guess they worked it out.
Well, kind of. Freaking always covetous.
Covetous? Oh my goodness. Well, after all of that excitement, let's go ahead and get on with the rest of the Walmart haul. I'll get this out of the way so she can go hide it. I got this for Olivia. She fell in love with it. Thought it was super cute. She and I are both stuffed animal people, and I thought this was adorable too. It's a octopus ice cream octopus. There's that. And then I got these for just for different people in my life, some little Valentine goodies. Picked these up. I was actually wanting some gluten-free graham crackers, and of course they didn't have any. Olivia saw these, and so we decided to go with these instead. Obviously not the same as graham crackers, but gluten-free, dairy-free treat. Got some burger buns. One got flipped over in the car. We're having hamburgers tonight for supper. Got some of this bunny bread. This is the kind that Olivia can eat currently. Got some more of the hint water for Olivia, as well as this unsweetened tea. This is for me. Olivia loves the thought of coffee. It usually makes her very jittery, but she wanted to try this. And she'll share it with me, and hopefully she won't get jittery from it. And it's the caramel waffle cookie made with oat milk. I got this for my foot. I'm afraid the dogs are probably going to think it's a toy, but it's supposed to help with plantar fasciitis. Doctor recommended. My foot is feeling a lot better, but it's still hurting me, especially after being on my feet. Like today, my foot's killing me after going shopping. I picked up some of this Dove deodorant spray. There we go. It's the rose petal scent. And then I went ahead and got the zero aluminum bar kind as well. I like to use the bar kind and the spray. Picked this up, and Olivia and I were both like, that sounds very interesting. Lavender vanilla oat milk creamer. Olivia said, oh, that'd be good in Earl Grey tea, which it will be. I don't know how good it'll be in coffee. It might be one of those things where we're like, oh, that's really tasty, or wow, we really made a mistake in buying that. But they very seldom have different flavored stuff that's dairy free, so I wanted to give that a try. The guys are out of half and half, so I just got them one because I'm going to be going to Aldi tomorrow, and I will pick up some more tomorrow at Aldi. Picked up some of these faux flowers just to use in my decor. Got 2 of these blue and white ones, and then 2 of these daisies. I got some of these onion rings. I'll probably cook these with the burgers tonight. Got some more sun butter for Olivia because she can't do peanut butter right now. Got some of these Simply Organic Simply Smart gluten-free chicken tenders. Boy, that's a loud helicopter going over by Purdue. Picked up some of this smoked turkey breast. The guys were almost completely out of lunch meat, and so I picked this up until I can get to Aldi tomorrow. They can use that. I got some of these mandarins. Look at this. Look at the size of these. These things are huge. Hopefully they're sweet and yummy and juicy. I got quite a bit of frozen vegetables because I want to make a vegetable soup. Now, it is not a fan of my kids. Travis and Olivia do not like vegetable soup, but I do, and so does Scott. So I was going to make a pot of vegetable soup and then have grilled cheese sandwiches to go with it, so they can just have a small bowl of soup and have a couple of grilled cheese sandwiches. So I bought the mixed vegetables and the broccoli and cauliflower specifically for the soup. The broccoli stir fry is for a stir fry. The broccoli florets, this is just to use in a Mongolian beef dish that I make. And then the peas are just for a side dish. Picked up some of these Amish egg noodles. Got the Kluski ones and then the wide ones. I also got some of these wide egg noodles. I needed to stock back up on noodles. We were very low on those. Here's the beef burgers for tonight and turkey burgers for me for tonight. I picked up some of this stovetop pork flavor. I've got a pork roast in the freezer I need to use, so I thought I'd make some stovetop to go with that. I got some of these original snack sticks. These are for Scott for his lunchbox. Travis's birthday is coming up very soon, and he wanted chocolate cake with chocolate frosting and chocolate ice cream. So I got that for his birthday. I got this chocolate chip cookie dough dairy free for Olivia. That's one of her favorites. And then this is my favorite, salted caramel cluster made with cashew milk. So that's all for Travis's birthday. Now Olivia can't do chocolate. At least she goes back to the specialist next week. So hopefully she will be cleared to eat chocolate. If she's not, then she will have to do just ice cream. And she said she'd be all right with that as long as she had a waffle cone. So I got some waffle cones for that. I forgot to empty a bag. Let me do that real quick. All right, this is my produce that I got. I got 2 heads of lettuce. I got some limes. I've really been enjoying limes in water rather than lemons. I like limes better. I got a small head of cabbage. I'm going to use part of this in my vegetable soup, and then part of it I'm probably going to make what's called egg roll in a bowl, which calls for cabbage. I got a thing of bananas. I got a thing of toilet paper and some paper towels. We're completely out of paper towels. I usually get those at Aldi, but we needed it right now. So, got a small thing of paper towels from Walmart. I'll pick up some more tomorrow at Aldi. And then we got 3 rising crust pizzas for Travis for his lunch. All right, I'll get this all put away, and it'll be tomorrow for me, but it'll be just a few seconds for you, and I'll show you what we picked up from Kroger. All right, this is everything I picked up from Kroger. Not a whole lot, mostly my dairy-free stuff that I always get from Kroger. They have a much better choices at Kroger than they do at Walmart or Aldi for that matter. I got 6 cans of chicken broth, the low sodium kind. I'm getting low on chicken broth. I've been using it up, trying to use up the stuff in my long-term pantry, but you got to replace it too. So there's that. Then I got 2 jars of the Bertolli's tomato and basil pasta sauce. 1 jar of pizza sauce. I do have homemade pizza on the menu plan for the next 3 weeks. A thing of prunes. Some mayonnaise. 2 boxes of the pierogies. I bought some tater tots, or whatever you want to call them. I'm wanting to make green bean casserole, but not as a side dish, as a main dish. If you add meat to it, it becomes a main dish, and so that's kind of what I was thinking about making at some point in the next 3 weeks. I have 2 bags of the crispy chicken strips. These are for our supper tonight, as well as these French fries. And then here's a bunch of dairy-free stuff. 2 pounds of our plant butter, some of our dairy-free sour cream. We were completely out of our dairy-free shredded cheese, and I have several casseroles that call for cheese that are on my menu plan. So I've got 3 bags of the cheddar and 3 bags of the mozzarella. Hey, sir. Percy. Percy. Get out of there. Somebody goes over to that bag. Would you stop being so nosy? I got some of the American slices because we're going to have vegetable soup and grilled cheese sandwiches at some point. I got to think of my unsweetened almond milk. They were completely out of my Ripple half and half, so I had to get the nut pods half and half, which is all right. Ripple is still my favorite though. And then I got 2 pounds of sausage. And that is everything I picked up from Kroger. I'll get this stuff put away, and then I will show you what I got from Aldi. All right, so this is everything I picked up from Aldi. And I'm gonna have a story to tell you guys after I get done with this haul, so stay tuned to the end. All right, I picked up some of these French rolls because I thought we would have French bread with some pasta or something at some point, spaghetti or whatever. So that's what I picked those up for. Got some sourdough bread for Scott. I got some of my carb control wraps. They had no tortillas at all in the store. So Travis will be upset about that. Got 3 loaves of the artisanal white bread. I got 3 bags of the plain bagels. We still had 3 bags of the everything bagels in the refrigerator, so I didn't get any more of that. I got some of our tortilla chips, some of the veggie flaxseed. I got those last time, and they were really, really good. And I got these last time as well, and those were really, really good. So I got 2 bags of the sweet potato Thai chili. I got some of the snack combo chips for Travis's lunch. I picked up some bugles. Olivia can eat those if she wants to, and it's kind of a nostalgic thing. The kids had those when they were little. And of course, like every little kid, they'd put the bugles on their fingers. So anyway, I just got that for nostalgia's sake. I picked up some of this almonds, cranberry, and dark chocolate trail mix. I picked up some of this sweet chipotle beef jerky for Scott, just as a little snack. Got some of these little Ritz crackers in the individual packs. Those are for Olivia to take for her lunch. I got some more of this minced garlic. I always keep that on hand, as well as some more avocado oil. I got 2 5-pound bags of flour. We were completely out of flour. I got some instant mashed potatoes just to keep in the pantry for whenever. I got some of these cocoa peanut butter puffs cereals, thinking for Travis. He likes to eat cereal for a snack. And then I got this big box of the Honey Nut Crispy Oats to donate to our church food pantry drive. I got 3 boxes of granola bars for Scott for his lunches, chocolatey pretzel and almond, peanut almond and dark chocolate chunk, and then blueberry fruit ones. Got 4 cans of chicken just to replenish our pantry downstairs. Got some grape jelly. Olivia's been taking sandwiches for her lunch, and so I got some more jelly for her. Well, Travis too, but for Travis and Olivia. I got some more of this organic salsa. This stuff is really, really, really good. Got some of the green can Parmesan cheese just to keep in the refrigerator. 2 things of the Jiffy corn muffin mix. For produce, I got some of these blueberries. I got some of these little multi-colored tomatoes. 2 bags of the little potatoes and some onions. I got 2 bags of these gluten-free chicken bites. Those are for lunches for Olivia and I. I got 3 bags of the gluten-free General Tso's chicken. That is for Travis's birthday. They did not have any mandarin orange chicken, so I got this instead. It tastes very, very similar, and he likes it, so we'll just have the gluten-free General Tso's chicken instead. I got a thing of unsweetened black tea for me. I got some of these seasoned turkey burgers. These were very good price, a lot cheaper than what I paid for the same thing at Walmart. But anyway, picked up some more of those. I got some lunch meat. I got 2 packages of this ham and 1 of the roasted turkey breast. Those are for Travis for his lunches. Got some American cheese slices. These are for grilled cheese sandwiches. And then I got 2 packages of Swiss cheese. Travis really likes Swiss cheese on his sandwiches. I got 4 things of half and half for the guys' coffee. Some lactose-free milk for Travis. They had some of this in the refrigerator section. We love kimchi, so I thought we'd give this a try. I got 2 pounds of butter for the guys. I got some of these mini wontons. We'll cook these with the General Tso's chicken on Travis's birthday. I got the Mountain Dew for Travis at Aldi this time because at Kroger they wanted $11.90 or $10.99, $11 for a case of Mountain Dew, and that is ridiculous. I am not spending that much money on pop, so I got that. Got this at Aldi. It was $7 and something, which was still kind of pricey, but better than Kroger. I got 2 things of the Ultra Radiance for the dishwasher tabs, some paper towels, and 2 things of paper plates. And I think that is everything I picked up from Aldi. I don't think I missed anything. Well, hi guys. I'm down in my office and I'm getting ready to edit this grocery haul video for you. And I told you that there was a story I needed to tell you, and just hold on to the end of the video and I would tell you the story. This day did not go as planned, to say the least. When I got home from town, it was around a little before 1 o'clock. And I had brought all the Kroger groceries in, and I had filmed that part of the haul, and I had brought in just a little bit of the Aldi groceries, and I decided that I was really hungry and I would go ahead and eat a little lunch and then finish bringing the Aldi food in and film that part of the haul and finish out the video. I had burgers left over, and so I was fixing myself a burger for lunch and got it all ready, and I went and sat down on the couch, and Percy, you saw in those video clips, he was acting perfectly normally. He was getting into things like he always does. He was acting perfectly normally yesterday when he got his new toy. Well, I was eating my burger, and I was sitting on the couch in the living room, and I was actually watching Ryan Hall, a video that he put up today. And I heard a noise to my right, and I looked, and it was Percy, and he was running around the end of the couch towards the middle of the living room floor, and he was acting really, really weird, and I didn't know what on earth was going on. He was holding his body weird. He was holding his head kind of to the side, and he was like, it was almost like half of his body was like paralyzed. And I was like, what's wrong? I was like, he didn't fall. I was thinking in my mind, did he get hurt? Did he break his leg? What is going on? So it was just like a split second. I jumped up and put my burger on the counter. Totally didn't have any appetite. And at that time he had come to the middle of the room, and he was on the rug, and he was just thrashing around and is shaking really, really bad. He was not making any noise. He wasn't whining or barking or anything. And I got down and I tried to hold him, and he was just thrashing and thrashing, and his limbs, all of his legs, just got stiff, straight out and stiff. And he had his teeth clenched, and his eyes were all like bugging out. And I was thinking, all these thoughts were going in my mind, like, are you choking? And I put my head down, and he was breathing, and I lifted up his lip and to try to look in his mouth, and there was like foam in his mouth, and it scared me to death. I thought my dog was dying. I've never been so scared in my entire life. And I thought, did you get poisoned? I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what was wrong with him. And not that long ago, maybe 6 months ago now, my dad's dog just dropped dead. It was determined that she had had a heart attack, and I was thinking, is he having a heart attack? He's only 18 months old. And then I thought, is he having a seizure? I'd never experienced that before. I didn't know what it looked like. And so I was just holding him and talking to him and petting him. And my phone was in the other room. I couldn't even call the vet, and I was home alone. And I don't know how long went by, maybe 2 minutes, seemed like forever. He kind of started to come out of it, and he kind of got up, and he went to go outside, and he was super wobbly, like his back legs weren't going to hold his weight, and he kept slipping and falling, and he went out the dog door, and I ran and got my phone to call the vet, and he came back in the house, and he ran and jumped up on the love seat. And I went over and sat down by him, and he was just trembling all over. His whole body was just trembling. And so I got the vet on the phone, and they put me right to a vet tech. And I was very upset, trying to explain what happened. And then all of a sudden he vomited all over the love seat. And I was on the phone, and I'm like, oh, he just vomited. And then he went into another one of those thrashing, stiff, and I said, I think he's having another seizure. I explained to him, and she said, it sounds like a seizure. And she's like, can you get here? And I'm like, yeah. And I was like hyperventilating. I was bawling. She's like, you need to calm down, but we want you to get here, we want you to get here safely, but get here as fast as you can. And I said, I'm all by myself, but I'll try to get there, I'll try to manage. So Percy had jumped down back off of the love seat, and he went into the kitchen, kind of into the corner, and I went in there to pick him up to take him to the car, and he was thrashing around again, and he was so stiff, and it felt like he weighed 60 pounds. He was just so heavy, and I couldn't manage him and my purse, so I took him out to the car and put him in the front seat because I still had groceries in the back seat, and ran back in the house and got my purse and he just laid in the front seat most of the way to the vet. About 5 minutes before we got to the vet, he actually sat up and started looking out the car window at the traffic and stuff. Started to act a little bit more like himself. And then by the time we actually got into the vet, he was pretty much acting himself. His temperature was normal. They said his pupils were a bit dilated, but he was panting. But he does that when he's nervous at the vet. They ran blood work, and they did it in-house so that I got the results right away. And all of his blood work came back normal. Very, very, very good, the vet said. They were looking for underlying conditions that could possibly point towards a tumor of some sort, and everything came back normal. The vet gave him a physical exam and looked at his blood work results, looked at his age, and she said that it is idiopathic epilepsy, which basically means epilepsy of unknown origin. She said that if a dog is going to have seizures, that they would have them by the time they're 18 months old. He's 18 months old. And so he is going to be on medication for the rest of his life. It's called, I can't remember what it's called. I'll type it on the screen. I can't remember what it's called. But it's an anti-seizure medication that actually people take. It's a human drug. And he will be on that for the rest of his life to prevent any more seizures. If this medication doesn't work, if he starts having seizures despite being on the medication, then we will have to look into maybe taking him to a neuro specialist, which I don't know, so expensive. You guys, I love my dog, but it was $300 at the vet today to take him to a specialist to get a CAT scan. I'm like, I don't know. But the vet said we'll just take it one day at a time, and dogs are very, very, this medication is very, very effective, and it should prevent him from having any more seizures. The next 24 to 48 hours are going to be the big deal, because the medication has to get into his system and, get leveled out into his system. Other than the medication, his quality of life will be exactly the same. She said there's nothing that we have to do any different, other than when we leave him. I asked her, I said, do I need to crate him when we leave? And she's like, no, just to make sure he doesn't have access to stairs, which he doesn't. It could have been triggered by excitement, because I had just gotten home from town. I had been gone for a few hours, got home from town, and then we had a UPS delivery, and he gets totally freaked out with the UPS when, any kind of delivery comes. So that could have been the trigger. How we're going to avoid those kind of triggers, I have no idea. But if the medication does its job, then that shouldn't be an issue. But like I said, for the next 48 hours, it's going to be I'm going to be on pins and needles, I tell you. At least now that I know what it is, maybe I won't be so scared. But that was awful. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced an animal or a person. Anything having a seizure. It is so frightening, and I really thought my dog was going to die in my arms. Sorry for getting emotional, but it was tough. It was real tough. So anyway, he's home, and like the good trooper YouTuber I am, I went ahead and filmed the Aldi portion of my haul. I hadn't filmed it. I still had all the groceries in the car. And thankfully I had all my cold stuff in cold bags, because everything was still very, very, very cold and still frozen. But anyway, yeah, I went ahead and filmed that haul for you. And had it been a different outcome, I definitely would not have finished. I wouldn't have even posted a video, but at least not a haul video. But anyway, that was the story. It was horrible. I don't know why these things keep happening to us. We've had a dog that had kidney failure. This is all within the last 5 years, 5 to 6 years. We had a dog with kidney failure. We had a dog with horrible, horrific skin cancer. We had Miss Sally, who passed away of a heart. She had a heart attack and congestive heart failure back in May. And now our sweet Percy has epilepsy. And it's like, I was seriously kicking around the idea of getting another puppy in about a year. And honestly, I don't know if I want any more dogs. I just don't know. I'm not going to say never, but at this point, it's like, don't even give me a free puppy because I don't want it. It's just, and it's not even the financial stuff of it. It's the emotional effect it has on me when they get sick. It just kills me. You know, I raised 2 children and I have never experienced anything as scary as what I experienced today. Yeah, a day I'll never forget, that's for sure. All right, friends, I'm sorry. I don't want to end this video on a sad note. It's not sad. Percy's fine. He's very worn out. He'll probably be sore tomorrow. But just pray that the medication works, that it works quickly, and that he never, ever has another seizure because they're horrible. Absolutely horrible. And, you know, thankfully dogs or animals, they don't react to things the same way as people. I mean, he may not even remember what happened, and he's not going to fret about it. He's not going to worry, oh, what if it happens again? Or what if there's something really wrong with me that caused this? You know, dogs don't worry about those things. People do, and I'm going to be worried for a few days about him. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, friends, and we will talk to you later. I do plan on having a video on Friday, another haul video, and it's going to be a thrifting haul video. We'll talk to you later, friends. Bye-bye.